Hello and welcome back to Cargo Creations, and today we are going to continue the Spotlight series. And today's attraction or land or area is going to be Tomorrowland. So we're going to take a look here at the entrance to Tomorrowland first, and there is the sign. I'll get a better view as I get around the other side as well. Right now I'm going to stay on this side. So that's Tomorrowland's entrance, and then we've even got the purple wall. There's the purple wall there. And now with Tomorrowland, we have added some extra elements to it because of the theming and that. So Star Wars, Buzz Lightyear. Here's the new Buzz Lightyear Lego sets from the movie Buzz Lightyear. We've got some Easter eggs of like General Grievous and Obi-Wan fighting on top of the Blue Line train, or the People Mover. We've got a lot of different Star Wars sets in that. We've got Jabba's Palace, which Boba is taking over here, and Slave One, and the Mando's new ship, Anakin's old ship from Episode 1, and even some Mandalorian. The set with the melting of the Beskar material. And then an X-wing. So we've got some Easter eggs in that we use throughout this because it is Tomorrowland, so we can theme it with Star Wars, and we like to use those sets in the builds. So as we're over in this area, then we'll just continue on with, we've got the Mickey set there with the rocket. We have Space Mountain. Okay, there's Space Mountain. And I didn't build the whole Space Mountain. We do have a little bit of an Easter egg in there. We've got the spaceman in a spacesuit, like at the ride. But that is a custom build that I had made. It looks pretty good. A lot of people like it. It's not as big as I would want it in comparison to the other mountains of Disney World or of the Magic Kingdom, but it does a trick. People like it. We get a lot of comments on it, and I think it looks good. I mean, it's an iconic ride, so we had to have that in there, obviously. Next to it, we have the arcade, and that I've gotten a lot of arcade games. There is some skee ball in there. There's a Grand Theft. It's actually Grand Brick Auto. And then there's a boxing one. There's a couple of video games. There's like a claw machine in there, right there. There's like a whack-a-mole like machine in there, and if you come around here, right there, there's a pinball machine. That doesn't have the roof on it, but I tried to make it with the cogs there, like the arcade that's next to Space Mountain down in the Magic Kingdom. Next to that, then we have Tron, which I'll get around the other side too to take a look at. But there is Tron. That's the best I could do. I used the railroad tracks and some of the panel pieces, a bunch of panel pieces to make the top of that. I used 2 Tron sets for the ride vehicle, and I also made my own ride vehicle. There's a custom ride vehicle right there that I have down there. And the track, a lot of people ask me about the track. That is a third-party product. It's not overly functional, but it's different than it was intended for, so I kind of changed it to fit the way the ride is curved underneath that canopy. Still got to do some work on it, but I did make the passageway underneath. because there's a passageway. It's not even completed at Disney World yet, but I kind of took the pictures off of Shanghai. And there is a walkway which I'm going to continue coming across over that grass area. And so that comes right under there. And yes, I have the railroad track on top of that, which it isn't like that. It's actually underneath it. But that's the best I could do. Yeah, I did want to bring it over in front there. So that is Space Mountain, the arcade, Tron, and then we also have the Blue Line train, which there is one of the Blue Line trains right there, and there's one over there. I guess we should refer to it as the People Mover. We always call it the Blue Line train. And that was a big undertaking. You can see the scope, the size of that. That turned out really well. I'll get around over here. We do have that completely lit, so I will show you guys some pictures of that too. If you haven't seen our pictures, look at our older YouTube videos and that for that progression as well. But I think that turned out really well. You can see the track in there. Have it going around, coming through, and around through there. So give me a couple views there. And then up on top we have Astro Orbiter. And that we've got some Stormtrooper. We got a Stormtrooper in there, 2 Stormtroopers, and another young lady in there. And that's a custom build off of a lot of different pieces. Turned out really well, I thought, because there isn't a set that kind of encompasses that. So, and we got a couple of green men on there. Down in that area, down from Astro Orbiter, we have the area where Buzz Lightyear is, and that's an area that I need to probably work on, and that's a future development I'll be working on in there. We've got also the Carousel of Progress. We have in that area, we have the last scene of the Carousel of Progress. So if you look there, there's the last scene. You can kind of see when he messes up the time on, or the degrees on the turkey, and that blows, and then the grandmother and the grandson playing the game, and the daughter and the grandpa at the with the Christmas tree. Another little Easter egg we have down here. Hopefully I'm giving you guys a good view of this. We got a little Cantina band down there. We got the 3 guys from Mos Eisley's, and we have some of the other Star Wars characters as a band. As we come around here, we also have it's the making of that little shop with the rocket on it, and then a little homage there to the Starlight Cafe, not totally completed there, and then another little cafe right there that I kind of added across the street from the Autotopia, or the Tomorrowland Speedway. And that's what we're looking at right here, the Tomorrowland Speedway, which I can come around and we'll give you that picture from the other side. But this is the queue line and the track. What I used was an old Lego track that's no longer sold. I found that on eBay and kind of used that because it's just an oval shape. I couldn't get the actual shape of the actual Autotopia, so, or Speedway, I should say. So I will get around now, take a little break here. I'll get around to the other side. All right, and now we're back, but from a different angle here. There's the front again entrance to Tomorrowland. And you can see Tron in the background over there, leading down to Space Mountain. See Astro Orbiters. There's the Tomorrowland Speedway People Mover. You see this angle here. And that kind of gives you a complete view of the land itself. And like I said, there's a building, and I'm gonna zoom up on that. That's kind of a little bit of a hint to the Starlight Cafe with R2s, an R2D2 top on it right there. Just haven't gotten the detail to make a whole restaurant right there. But we thought that was a nice little homage to it. And there is the Tomorrowland overview, an aerial view. Hope you guys like that view. And we hope you liked the video today. I'll put a couple stills in here at the end. And we hope you liked it. Like I said, share our site, our YouTube. We have an Instagram and a TikTok as well. Take a look at us on there. We do some neat things with some short video clips and you know, some cool audios and things of that nature. Try to make some funny little videos too, just to enjoy it. And so share, like, subscribe, and stay tuned here. I'll give you guys some more still photos as well. So until next time, we'll see you then.